We just blew out half the power of Triangle Wave Studios. Remember, kids, don't put an AC and a dehumidifier on the same circuit. This happened right before DJ Superior showed up.
Yeah, check it out. This is DJ Superior. I'm in the building.
Superior brought cassette tapes, mixtapes, masters that were made in his apartment that he made with a young DMX. Very young, before he was called that. He was called Darkman X. The demos you're gonna hear a little bit later are seeds of ideas by DMX that would go on to become the foundation of some of the most iconic songs in hip-hop history. It's fucking crazy. Cassette culture and hip-hop go together like, I don't know, what would you say, Colin?
Like fat drums in a Porter studio.
August 11th, 2023 marked the 50-year anniversary of hip-hop in New York City. People usually remember Brooklyn and the Bronx and, Notorious B.I.G. We're literally in Bed-Stuy right now. Thanks, Colin. You're probably going to be in this video a little bit. But there was also a super important, influential scene in Yonkers, and you'll hear bits and pieces of that throughout the interview. DJ Superior,
yes.
Welcome. You got something to plug, right?
LA, here we come. The Rise of Darkman X. The 11th, the 12th, the 13th. It's going down. Get your tickets.
I've posted and pinned the ticket link to the top comment in the comments section.
And big shout out to the dog, Darkman X. I know he looking down at me like, yo, dog, I see you, dog. Do your thing, dog.
How'd you meet X?
I met him through DJ Lloyd Kaysan, who just called me on the phone. I was like 17.
I want to talk to you about, speaking of Darkman X, how you used tape back in the day.
Growing up, we always was trying to be heard. Doing mixtapes was something that helped us in a way to make money. When I first met X, he was doing something with DJ Lloyd Kaysan. X used to be with him, and they used to do like shows and battles and stuff, and then Kaysan went to jail. Now, I used to see X robbing people, coming to my youth parties, doing crazy stuff. He would sit in the corner with a hood on and just look at people. Like I said, after a while, meeting him and knowing his struggle and what he was going through, me and him got close. But X was very special, you know what I'm saying? I told him there was a different way. Like, we could sell mixtapes and do stuff like that and make money. You don't have to rob people. We used to put like 4 or 3 songs on a tape and tell people it's a full tape. Still get $10 for it.
Yeah.
It meant a lot to us, TDKs and all that. It's the right tapes that you got to use also. They used to have a special type of tape, mixtape. Tapes was my whole life.
I'm kind of curious to dig into even just you personally, your path to being a DJ, a musician, and how what was your first recording you made, or what can you think of that?
The first recording I made, when I started DJing at a young age, I used to just make mixtapes with songs and stuff, try to remake songs and stuff like that. Then it was good when X came along. We used to remake songs, like say it's a song called, let's just do an example, Gin and Juice. We never did this, but I'm just giving you an example. Me and X would change it around and call it Cooch and Boots or whatever. We would do our version.
What was the setup in your apartment to enable that to happen so quickly? Like, he had a mic plugged into your mixer, and it was all...
We had a straight mic hooked into a mixer. It might have been a Gemini mixer at the time. And 2 turntables and tape deck. That's it. We wasn't even using a trackboard at one time. We wasn't using it.
Yeah.
Then one time we started using a 4-track, but, we I like to just using straight to tape because you get the raw whatever.
Yeah, you get the whole performance, and then it's it's a master, and it's ready to duplicate.
To go. Skip
all the bullshit of mixing it and anything. It's already mixed.
Ready to go. And I would just keep the music going. Keep the beginning going. Like dun, 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 like back and forth. So a lot of times we used to go to Rock and Soul to buy records. Rock and Soul downtown, like they used to sell all the records, the instrumentals and all this stuff. But if we couldn't find the instrumental, I would just keep the beat going. Big shout out to Jam Master J. J-A-Y, all the letters of his name. Houdini's DJ.
Grandmaster D! Don't stop now, man! Give my hand, he deserves it, give my hand!
Jay wasn't using no DAT machines and all that. He was doing them shows, DJing off those records. That's what he was doing.
I've seen some footage of your apartment. Like, is that where shit all went down?
Yeah, 57 Mofa Gardens, 527.
That footage I've seen will be shared exclusively at the shows in LA. But check out this Yonkers bomb Superior's about to drop.
We also call it Murder Gardens for a reason, because it was like 80 buildings. And if you go in there and you don't know what you're doing, something would happen to you. You know, Yonkers got a lot of projects like Slow Bomb. We got some that's where Mary's from. She's from Slow Bomb. I had it ready for y'all. Look at me and Mary at a young age. That's Mary J. Blige. We used to just sit in the house and work on songs. X used to do songs all day. A lot of times I didn't even see him write, but then sometimes he would write. He pushed me to rap because I was just doing the music. And then one day he was like, yo, why don't you write something? What I'll play for you today is something that me and him did. I don't know if y'all remember that song, Ain't No Sunshine. Yeah, I can show you the original before that was made.
Check it out, yo, we been there. We done that. Y'all niggas is hard? I hear that. A whole bunch of niggas in this fucking town is acting like clowns cause they can't be down. You know we been there. We done that. Y'all niggas is hard? I hear that. A whole bunch of niggas in this fucking town is acting like clowns cause they can't be down. Bust it, time is money. Money is time. Fuck that he say, she say, 97 is mine. Trying to get paid, laid, and buy a truck. Niggas talking about me? I don't give a fuck. I've been shot, stabbed, threatened, and jumped. Still known in YOs, the future Black Donald Trump. King of all parties, Westchester's #1 promoter. I don't have kids, I drink pop-top sodas. Yo, my sperm is dead, 3-stripe villain with the bald head. I run Yonkers, heard what the fuck I said. Mad niggas got my back and I don't sell crack. I promote rappers, whether they dope or whack. Niggas can't see me and DJing or rhyming. Y'all wanna fuck me up this week, I'll be at Diamonds. Motherfuckers.
Now next
Digital
is
Gangsta together Friday and Saturday.
You turn out the lights, that's what niggas be saying. Now you don't wanna fight, but that niggas be playing. Thinking it's alright, keep playing with that foe. But you gon' know tonight when you land in that hole. Dirt getting tossed in your grave, now it's all over. Preacher said you was brave, but now it's all over. You just one of the plenty that I gave it to. Ain't no saving. No matter how many tears your moms cry, ain't gon' bring your ass back, plus in hell you gon' fry. Why? But now the only two relative questions is, do we bury him or burn him? Any suggestions? Either way, you up out of here for good. Now when niggas mention your name, you're knocking on wood. Now did I get my point across? Another shotty on the body, another joint I tossed. Because I, for real,
done that. Y'all niggas is hard? We hear that. A whole bunch of niggas in this.
When you play the cassette, it feels like he's in the room. It's crazy.
So y'all saw him walking through the grave and all of that. Like I said, a lot of stuff X already had ready to go. So when he went to the studio, he might have had to write the second verse, or he went and got some verses that he had before, and he used to put the songs together.
I'm still just curious, like how did you gain the reputation of being like, this is the guy where we go to his apartment, and is it because it's always the music was bumping, it sounded good? And
well, I was doing a lot of parties. I was doing a lot of house parties. My mom left me at a young age, and she left me in the projects. She left me in an apartment, paid like 5 or 6 months rent. And I was just in there doing music. So when X used to come over, he always like he said, where's your mother? Where's your parents? And he saw I had all the records. I had like 300 crates of records. We were just making tapes and stuff, doing parties and stuff like that. Everybody wanted to be seen. X did a lot of battling. He battled like a lot of people.
At this point, I asked DJ Superior about his cassette duplicator that I saw in his apartment. Check it out. Oh, yeah.
A 1 to 3. That's great.
Yeah. Very, very cool thing. But wasn't what he was using back in the day with DMX. Check out what he said next.
Back then, we just had a regular tape deck. We had a double cassette one. And we was just making tapes like that. Just imagine sitting there all day, recording.
Yeah, like in real time, right?
Yeah, it's crazy. And we used to like put some tissue in there.
tissue do?
Before you could record. Because like this, if you put it in a tape deck, you can't press record.
Yeah, tabs out. The cassette's designed.
It's designed for
to
you.
not
You have to
record.
put tissue in it,
Some people would use
or a piece of tape.
Yeah,
Then you can record on it.
they were trying to control you, but the workaround was so easy. that-
that was, they couldn't control us. X showed me that no song is old. Whatever you had before, you could come out now. This is a jewel that y'all got to understand. A lot of us in the rap community, after 2 months, we say a record is old. Like, oh, that's old. I heard that. I used to hate people that said that. It's not old until the world hears it. You know, me and X were selling tapes in Japan, mixtapes. So it made me feel good that our mixtapes was going all over the world. And like I said, a lot of those songs y'all heard, Get At Me Dog, Slippin', all of those songs was done way before y'all heard them when y'all heard them. I mean, y'all heard them in 1999 and 2000. We made those in 92, 91.
In your apartment.
In my apartment.
Superior talked to us for almost an hour. If you're interested in hearing more of that unedited stuff, join me on Patreon or my memberships. Buy tickets to his show if you're in LA, or fly to LA and go see the show. It's going to be incredible. I'm super stoked for him and for everyone involved. With that, as always, peace. Be good to each other. This is just a taste of what the Rise of Darkman X show will be.